Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. First, we're going to go ahead and do a Shantopolis world update. We've got a lot of drama to get through, including some shocking revelations from French Fried Girl, as well as a response live stream. We get to see Salah and Chantal hit the beach. Chantal seems to be going after everybody. Nobody is safe. Also, I chopped off all my hair. What do you guys think? I'm kind of going for like a mask for mask look. Okay, I can't even say that straight. Anyways, you guys, just a reminder, there will be no live stream this week, and I'm also going to take a break from videos because I'm going on vacation. Thank you guys so much for the support over the past couple of months. It's been absolutely amazing. With that being said, we've got a lot of drama to cover. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Shantopolis world update. I can't even count on one hand the amount of times this woman has been exposed in just the past 2 weeks. And just when you think our girl can't sink any lower, leave it to Shantopolis to find herself a shovel. All right, so she made a community tab on Thursday basically saying that she was not going to be giving any attention to the negativity. I am no longer going to address this. How many times have we heard that? In a post where she addresses all the drama. But that was supposed to be it, folks. Give it up, girl. At this point, you rely on this just as much as the next person, because without rumor and speculation, what do you really have? Boring couples vlogs? 95% of the people are just watching for the next clue. It's like a game. Leave us some Easter eggs, girl. Help a girl out. We're hungry. Chantal rages on her community tab about the iPhone because most people believe that she was the one that paid for it. But to be honest, I'm a little on the fence. Homegirl is broke. Whatever happened to the Kia, by the way? Did she just dump it on the street at her mom's? Chantal ends her community tab rampage by saying, quote, "I really don't get how people don't get it through their heads that man loves me. He loves me as I am. He spoils me. He provides." And then she calls us all overweight. She was also going to do a TikTok stream, but she didn't make it. They had a long day of going to the cell phone store and eating kanafa. I just can't help but see through the facade that Chantal puts on, and maybe that's because cracks form every day. Clearly, she is bothered by something. I mean, how happy can you be when you are in that apartment all day, no natural light, and completely isolated from your family and friends? Your only lifeline being live streaming to a group of people that don't like you and trying to convince them that this is the happiest you've ever been. I have never, ever been happier. That's just the vibes I'm getting. I do have questions though I have a couple of questions in regards to the dynamic of their relationship. Remember, Foodie has repeatedly said she likes men that she can kind of boss around, admitting that in her relationship with Pete's and BB, she was the one that wore the pants or the pantsuit. She likes to have that power over her men, and with Natter, she used her money to control him, or at least attempt to control him. There was no controlling that man. But now it seems that Salah has full control of her. I mean, think about it. She can't or won't go out alone. He has the car and she doesn't. So I wonder how she is coping with that. I feel like lately she has been the most bitter we have seen. Like there was a time, remember the Carly Steele arc? She called herself the queen of LOL, you know what? She was funny. She was in on the joke. Now she wants to be taken so seriously with her couples vlogs and food reviews. Like, lighten up, girl. Earlier Friday, there was a video she did eating pizza. She is admittedly having trouble sticking to any sort of diet. Well, if you have no plan in the first place, I'm just assuming Salah is the one getting all the food. I mean, she's paying for it, but he's playing Uber driver, no? She details this story about how there was a literal drain rat in her bathroom. The rat came up through the drain, I guess. Foodie knows that at this point she is going to have to get healthy, but she is facing some challenges. I, for one, don't see her ever getting it together. Sad but true, because she refuses to take any steps forward. Also, she is like a mukbanger where she relies heavily on the food content. She has no other ideas. That's kind of her thing. When all else fails, just get a pizza and turn on a live stream. Pizza won't betray her. Pizza won't run off to Montreal with another woman. Chantal is upset because people are making fun of her apartment. Her home was Salah. The taped up window, the no natural light, the noisy neighbor. universe. Who cares? She's so much happier here than in the evil Western world with all the sinful temptations. They show the taped up window. I just have a question. No judgment. No judgment. Did they really not have a real window? Like, not even one? Maybe a skylight? Maybe one like facing a brick wall. Like, it's better than nothing. I remember I had an apartment that the window just faced a brick wall. Good times. Chantal can't even imagine why she did the things that she did in her past, specifically mentioning an Adam and Eve collab, and I don't even remember that. That's super tame compared to the things I remember. Salah made a little Beezer perfume spray. Like, are we gonna actually be able to buy this? Because come on, get with the program. I want to Stay Mad Baby tea and Beezer spray. I feel like it would be kind of on brand for her to do like a poo-pourri. Anyways, moving on, I actually wanted to cover FFG because she has some super important information. Chantal was exposed again, and as per usual, things are way worse than we initially thought. When it comes to the girls, the truth is always stranger than fiction, no matter how hard it is to arrive at that truth. So FFG went live on Friday night talking about her recent trip to the vet with BBJ. She also posted this picture. She looks way cleaner, like right off the bat. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so invested in the well-being of this cat. I don't even know why. So FFG shared some paperwork from her visit to the vet, and things were so bad that the vet actually had notes saying that the cat was rescued from a situation of gross negligence. If that doesn't tell you everything that you need to know. FFG also says that BBJ's bald spots were filling in. The cat was filthy, and that was probably the reason that she had the bald spots to begin with, like doing that to her ears. Despite what Chantal says, there is no way she can convince me that this neglect didn't go on for years. Remember when she was with Natter and people had to beg her to take care of the cats, but when Natter needed a new Tommy Hilfiger fit, she was there before you could say boo? Yeah, we remember that girl. The highlight, or should I say low light for me, was Foodie's latest rage stream. This one was titled French Fried Goblin Shamed Me for Eating Pizza at Her Size. Oh my God. She came on and boy was she hot and bothered. Literally. She's in her apartment with Salah, no separate apartments. How did that rumor start anyway? Like, girl. So she was upset because FFG said she wasn't going to react to the Kuwait arc because it was boring, and now she is reacting to it. I will stand by the fact that this is the most interesting arc by far, but her content is just not it. She begins to rage that FFG is picking apart her eating pizza when she probably eats it in private. And did I mention she's never talking about the cat again? This kind of reminds me of the soup rage. Does anyone remember that? It was like a classic. People were reacting to her eating soup, and she was like, "You're really like watching me eat soup? Should we not watch it? Isn't that like the point?" It's like she always admits that her content isn't even really worth watching. But the thing is, her chat doesn't even want to talk about FFG. It's just Chantal. It's like half of her content is bickering with FFG. Like last summer when half of her content was raging at Natter and no one would watch unless she was raging at him. Remember, it got so boring in the summer of 2022. She would just eat and then occasionally we would get a Natter rage or maybe like a FFG rage as well. You guys know, gotta keep a healthy balance. But yeah, I just remember summer 2022 being so boring until she started laying the foundation for the Kuwait arc. I mean, she got herself out of that mess with this Kuwait arc. Chantal throws out some allegations. One, that her ex-friend Shannon locks her dog in a room. And the other is that French Fried Girl drove after MJ with Shannon when they collabed. Chantal also alleges that they did cola together. Projection much? It's funny because didn't she literally admit to doing that with Shannon? Shannon responds in a scathing clip.
The biggest low life, I wasn't the one smoking off the floor, and I wasn't the one using old men and developmentally disabled individuals for my benefit like you did. Remember, Chantal? Remember laying in bed with Big G so he would give you? I remember. You're a loser. You're an animal, and that's all there is to it. My dog is taken care of.
She says that she is going to get off YouTube for a month just to punish the reaction channels. I'd like to see it, honestly. But then she turns herself into a saint by saying, I wouldn't punish my beezers. So it's not that you couldn't afford your man. She fires back at Missy Moo. This has been an ongoing drama for what seems like a few days now. saying that Missy Moo is like cozying up to people that just a month ago she despised. So Chantal accuses Missy of doxing people behind the scenes. For one example, she gave Chantal T and Sass's daughter's picture. And remember, Chantal posted that on her community tab as revenge, saying that T and Sass is projecting because her daughter is overweight. So they are kind of both complicit. She gave her the photo and Chantal posted it to the public. So now both sides are alluding to the possibility of DMs surfacing, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. They're probably going to be lame DMs. Missy Moo responds.
FYI, bestie, I didn't dox anybody, so don't you start that bull or I will post every last thing you put in those DMs to me and the voice messages that were sent to Adam, which a couple of them that Salah sent are pretty personal, so don't you pull that bullshit. The only thing I sent to you about anyone was T and Sass' daughter.
Chantal says that she is living in Kuwait permanently, forever. She's never going back to Canada. Right. I'm sure that will work out perfectly fine. I heard they're auctioning off a Kia at Joe's Salvage in Montreal. No, but how is she really going to swing this? There's a lot of things that could go wrong, right? But apparently she is a resident now. Chantal says that she doesn't feel the same way about animals anymore. This was kind of weird. Like, she doesn't connect, and it's weird that this community values animals over humans. Well, I mean, animals are innocent creatures, like forever babies, and humans are assholes. Her favorite word today is demented. Everyone is just so demented. So anyways, did you guys hear the story of the reactor that drove to her old apartment in Ottawa and interviewed her neighbors? Apparently they didn't have anything interesting to say, but I've heard that guy disappeared. I don't know. Chantal was talking about it. There has also been debate about Chantal's use of the word goblin for French-fried girl as being an anti-Semitic trope. It has a very long and gross history in anti-Jewish propaganda. When confronted with this, Chantal says that she just doesn't care. Let's end the video by talking about her latest couples vlog. My goodness, this one was a treat. We got to see Salah shirtless on the beach. She has on this completely fake, sugary sweet voice, like the juxtaposition between her main channel and the couples vlogs, or even her regular uploads versus the live streams. It's like a completely different person. We know the real Foodie, and this ain't her.
Today we thought we'd take you with us. It's very nice today, so we thought we'd go for a drive on the Shieljawa Bridge, then to the desert, and to the beach.
I don't care. She's just a liar. Like, you literally talk about me posting a picture of my hamster in the air fryer. You literally are talking about me eating pizza. Look at the thumbnail. Seriously. How many pizzas do you eat in secret?
1 whole minute of bridge footage when we've already seen the bridge. Chantal says that women don't swim in public, but they do have private women's pools. In just a rapid fire round, I did see a clip going around of Pete's condemning her use of the word goblin. She did also go after Milky Chai, of course, coming for her age because she's 25. But Foodie, you must be the most immature 38-year-old I have ever seen on the internet. So there's that. But what do you guys think? What is next for Chantal? It doesn't look the best. With Ramadan coming up, she's really going to be pushed to her limit unless she just like stays up all night, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's the route that she takes. She even said during the live stream that she's like getting this out before Ramadan because she's going to have to be on her best behavior. Will anything ever come of Allah Shabib and the things that he actually filed? A lot of people are starting to begin to think that maybe Mr. Shabib is like working with them behind the scenes, kind of the way that people thought that she was working with Natter to stir up drama, but who knows? I noticed that she was getting pretty hot in the live stream, and I striked up a little bit of conjecture on Twitter. It will be interesting to see how she handles the Kuwaiti summer, known for its intense heat. That is, if the marriage lasts that long. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.